fans of Halo Wars 1 will kind of feel at home, but if you haven't played the first game, it's not a problem. I think the thing that we're really excited about, that fans already seem to be getting jazzed over, is the introduction of a brand new villain in Atriox. And what we've discovered is a sort of a faction of the Covenant that has sort of lived in exile called the Banished. And we have a new enemy that we'll fight. Captain Cutter is back. We don't want to spoil too much about the surprises in store here for the campaign, but I think fans are going to be blown away by the epic nature of the story.
You wish to test your skills with me? Very well.
Blitz mode is a totally different kind of fast-paced, card-based take on RTS gameplay. So you'll start out with a deck of cards, and each card represents a unit that has an energy cost. You'll have, basically Jeff's going to look at his starting deck here. He can assign whatever cards he wants. You kind of want to have a mix of low-end and high-end cards. And as the game progresses, the units that you summon into the battlefield will be pulled from your hand. And you'll cycle through these cards, and it's a little different. You don't actually have to go to a base and build units and evolve tech trees. So it's a faster, more accessible, kind of instant action version of RTS gameplay that lasts about 7 minutes, and it's fast and frantic. Jeff's playing a multiplayer skirmish mode called Strongholds, which allows him to have infinite resources and just focus on the cool stuff like building out units and amassing massive armies. But there is the traditional deathmatch as well, which is a much slower, more drawn-out tactical affair that some people prefer. You know, it wouldn't be uncommon for a match like that to go anywhere between 25 to 45 minutes for one game. I think Strongholds is a little bit more in the middle, where something like Blitz is about a 7-minute game. So again, kind of getting back to that point of Halo Wars 2 has something to offer a little bit for everybody, depending on what you're in the mood for and kind of how much time you want to spend on a multiplayer game. Today we are playing on Xbox One, but most of you do know this, but Halo Wars 2 is coming to Windows 10 PC as well. It's a sort of an Xbox Play Anywhere title, so you can buy it once, play it on either platform, and that does mean on the PC you can enjoy things like up to 4K resolution and full mouse and keyboard support, which some players prefer. It seems to give them a little edge in terms of precision. But Halo Wars 2 is available on both platforms depending on your preference. The story in Halo Wars 2 is grandiose. The cinematics are amazing. So whether you really know what's going on or not, you can't deny it looks amazing, it sounds amazing, and believe it or not, it's approachable and accessible. The teams work very hard to make it easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master. So I think there's a lot of depth, there's a lot of value in terms of game modes and diverse experiences here. So
it's time to show them what power really means around here.